Hello everybody, I believe I should be live now. I'm kind of out of practice with starting YouTube live stream, so I don't really know whether I'm ever on time or right or whatever actually started or not. Yeah, so hello Leo, Christoph, Duncan, Wheat, Big Siren, Michael, Gustav, and Dave Darko. Hello. See, Dave, I made you a mod. I said I would after last time, and here I have. Oh my god, there's more than 2 people from Berlin watching. Yeah, so welcome to another mini maker stream, or mini Monday stream. I don't know, it's one of those. It's MMS. Whatever MMS means to you is what it can mean. Colin, how's it going? Yeah, so today I thought it was Piehole. Your Piehole won't work here. Yeah, live streams start with an ad, right? Don't they all? Maybe I'm wrong, but no, I think it has the same problem as whatever. I don't know if you can hear that, but my daughter is unhappy with the present situation of her going to bed. But yeah. So on this live stream, I'm gonna do a Monday live stream whenever I have something that I want to do. It's just gonna be a quick half-an-hour one. We'll still do the normal live stream on Twitch at 9:30. And yeah, so on this one I have some post, and it's a special post bag because everything in this post bag is from another maker. Some of them are in the chat here. Christoph, Colin, and Dave are 3 of the people. Sion is another person. It's probably a bit early for him. I think it's like 6 o'clock in the morning for him, so unlikely that he'll be on just yet. And then the other person is a guy called Mike Rankin. So yeah, let's start it, and let's see how we get on. So I'm gonna go in order of when I got them, and I've had some of them an embarrassingly long time. So it's probably a bit early for him. I think it's like 6 o'clock in the morning for him. So
the first one I got
unlikely that he'll be on just yet.
From Dave
And then the other
Darko.
person is a guy called Mike Rankin. So
From Germany.
Yeah, let's start it.
So let's open
let's
this
see
up.
how we get on. So I'm gonna go in order of when I got them, and I've had some of them
are already
embarrassingly
opened,
long
but
time. So it's probably a bit
this one
early for
wasn't,
him. I think it's like
so I
6 o'clock in the
believe
morning for him.
the
So
first one I
so
got
this is
unlikely
something
that
that
he'll
he'll be on just
on
yet.
his Dave
And
store.
then the other
Darko.
person is
Do
a
you
guy
normally
called
sell
Mike
it as a
Rankin.
kit, or is it always
So,
assembled?
Yeah, let's
So,
it is
let's
start it.
The slot
and,
badge.
See how we get on.
Ah yes, he obviously does sell
So
it
I'm
as a
gonna
kit
go in
because
order
he has
of
nice
when I got them.
nice
and
packaging
I've
for
had
it.
some of
So
them. Some of them
yeah,
are
this is a
already
pretty
long,
simple
so it's
badge
probably a bit early
in a
for
nice
him.
shape
I
of a
think it's
slot.
6 o'clock in the morning for him. So
There's an echo sound.
unlikely that
Dave
he'll be on
sells
just
on
yet.
his Dave
And
store.
then the other
Darko.
person is
Do
a
you
guy
normally
called
sell it
Mike
as a
Rankin.
kit, or is it
always
always
assembled?
turn
Yeah,
off?
so it is.
Yeah.
Start it. How about now? Is there less echo now? I don't have the stream running. Maybe I do someplace. Oh, I do have it someplace. Ah, yes, the old YouTube. Getting used to YouTube again. It should be gone now. Right, we good? Nothing should be making noise now. Okay, Gustav says yes. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. YouTube kind of makes you preview your live stream before you say it's ready, and I had that preview running. Yeah, so this is Save is not happy. This is very nicely packaged, Dave. I have seen this on somebody else's channel. Was it Sion's? I definitely seen this before, and I thought that was pretty cool. So we got our coin cell battery. We've got our hair clip. Totally gone on my end. The sound. And then this is a nice looking PCB. So it's powered by an Atini 13A, and it's got Dave's nice logo on it, and it's got a button. And so I'm gonna make this on a stream one of the days. How do you do that seal? Oh, the echo is totally gone. Okay, yeah, I getcha. That's good. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing it on a stream one of the days. So I got it for my daughter. I think she'd like it, but she's too young to have it. So I was kind of wondering whether I'd like put it in a frame or something instead, and do some form of wireless button, or maybe replace this with a microphone or something, to change the patterns between them. So I thought that'd be pretty interesting. So Dave, you are no, there's resistors in there. They're quite small though, but they're there. So Dave, you're a mod. Can you link to this on your Tindy store, please? I'd actually appreciate if you could link to whatever I show here, if there is a Tindy. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be a pretty nice project. So thank you for that, Dave. I will get to that pretty soon. Next one is from Australia. Is it 805? Man, I'm worried about ever doing less than 805. People can put themselves on wait lists if they want, or click on other stuff on your store. Yeah, so this is from Sion. I've also had this a long time. You can see the date here. I don't know. I presume that's when it left Australia. The 4th. That is April. So, yeah, I've had this quite some time. I don't know if there's anything in here in terms of... Look at this for fanciness. I got to spare something here. Ooh, I think he gave me a spare NeoPixel, or else one of the bags opened, maybe? So this is Sion's lovely stickers and packaging. So I think, like, as mentioned, this is here quite some time now. I think he has even upped his packaging game even further since then. So there's caps in there as well that I'm not going to... Oh, geez, Sive is not at all happy. Not really a whole lot I can do about that, so we'll just have to persevere with it. So we're going to make one of these, at least one of these, on the Twitch live stream afterwards. So this is a 7-segment display made up of NeoPixels, so addressable LEDs, so you can do some pretty nice patterns with it and stuff like that. And yeah, so like they're easy to hook into each other to make you know, up counters or whatever. So yeah, looking forward to that. What I was thinking about using it for is to be the next part or next step in the 7-segment light pipe display. So I was using through-hole LEDs for that before, but if I just solder one LED, or sorry, 2 LEDs for each segment on this board here, then, and I still need to join the wire between the output of the first one, or the input of the second one, and the output of the third one, just so that the first one can talk to the fourth one. But I think that would make a pretty nice start. It would definitely tidy up the light pipe. I'll show you my one when we're doing the stream. It's a mess, but yeah, so thank you, Unexpected Maker. And I had planned to do both of those on videos for the longest time. That's why I hadn't opened them. But I don't know, just quite recently I've kind of realized that I just don't have the time to do it. So I said I'd do them on streams instead. I had a joke set up for this one and everything, that I was going to like open the bag and like animate the bag like talking almost, like I don't know, like this. I don't know how I was going to animate it, but I was going to do it somehow, and I was going to make it sing the song "I Come From a Land Down Under," and I was just going to be like, okay. So yeah, you missed out on a really funny joke. It wasn't that funny. Okay, so next up, I actually showed it on a stream before already, and I'm not sure if Mike is still selling these or not, but it's an extremely well packaged. It's an extremely well packaged PCB for the matrix displays. So it's got everything you need to. Just plug it straight into the back of the matrix display. So mine already is all fully wired up, so I don't want to plug it out or anything. But like, there's two connectors either end. They slot straight into the connectors on the board, and then this plugs into the power one. So you've got your DC barrel jack. So you just have to plug that straight in. Your ESP is already there. It's got a USB header that's for programming it, and I presume that's a CH340G. No, it's an FTDI. Yeah, so judging by the fact that this is in purple as well, this is a board from Osh Park, so this would be a relatively expensive board, I would say. So I keep meaning to buy a second. Yes, Chris, you're right. That's it. It was before my time, but like I don't know. I still heard it anyways. I just thought it'd be funny, but I've spared you all that joke anyways. Yeah. So when I get my next display, I'll definitely try this out. So no problem. Yeah, so I'll definitely try it out when I get my next display. So yeah, interesting. Oh, that's also interesting. He's using he used the breadboard friendly DC jack. I wonder, did he do the same thing I did and just use the wrong thing? But yeah, so that would be super handy. I don't know if he's still selling them or not, but if he is, and you're looking for like an easy way to do the those LED matrix displays, doesn't get much tidier than that, does it? You just slot it straight in. Hey Greg, how's it going? And hey Chris, I don't think I said hi to you. So that's from Mike Rankin. I think the best way of getting in touch with him is Twitter @Mike Rankin. He also has a YouTube channel too. The next one is from Colin. Colin Hickey. Hey Dave, how's it going? That's Mike Rankin, RANKIN. Where did I put my knife? Oh, here it is. I'm just gonna open yours off stream, Colin, because I didn't cover it at all. I think you were saying you left a note in it too. Oh, I'm after losing something. That's a header. What else do we got? Let's see, is there anything private on the note? Alright, so this is from Colin. I'm going to show off your... I think it's fine. It's definitely better than mine, but you described it as terrible handwriting. So, said I had all the parts anyways, but here's appreciate the streams. So, cool. So we've got a few goodies from Colin. Let's see, I nearly showed off my address there. Okay, so let's not mix them up, I suppose. Right, so there's two separate things here. Alright, so the first one is, this is a breakout board for, this is a breakout board for an auto bed leveling sensor on ANET printer, ANET 3D printer. So like the one I have there, but I still haven't set up properly yet. At this stage, I could be waiting for the auto bed leveling sensor to actually get here from China. So yeah, so basically, I think I'm missing bits of it. Oh, there it is. Yes, I am missing bits of it. So yeah, this is pretty nice. So what this does here is that you're able to just plug out the ribbon cable from the 3D printer that's going to the display and plug in this instead, and that's all you need to do for the auto bed leveling sensor. So you don't need to do any other soldering to the board or anything like that. So that will yeah, you need to update Marlin firmware to get the auto bed leveling to work, but yeah, he hasn't listed it yet. He says it's on his to-do list. So I know I don't think he sold these ones at all. He was only selling the ones for the CR10. So Colin is there, so he can answer any questions if people are interested in it. But this is like the easiest way of attaching the auto bed leveling sensor. So I'm waiting on mine now from China. I think it was like $12 or something delivered. So yeah, looking forward to that. Thanks very much, Colin. I'll let people know how I get on with that. And so this one is kind of similar to something I've done myself, but not on a board. So what do we have here? So we have this is DC to DC converter. So he definitely has one for other CR printers. I'm not sure if it's for the Mini, but maybe they are the same. Yeah, so this is a DC to DC converter. I think I used the same one before. So that will go there. The ESP will go here with an adapter, and then there is a couple of MOSFETs that go here, and then you've got your, I can't believe I threw that one in and it almost went in, and then you've got your screw terminals for your voltage input, and then your two outputs. So you're able to use this as an LED controller or a dimmer. So yeah, this would be really useful. I have an LED dimmer project sitting in a box somewhere here for the last I don't know how long, so I'm definitely gonna play around with this. And I said I had all the stuff to populate this, so Colin sent me a couple of extra boards, so yeah, that'll definitely be really useful. So thanks a lot, Colin, really appreciate it. Yeah, cool. Alright, so that is Colin's stuff. Let me move that to the side there. I'm a guinea pig. Cool. Does the ender work with the ender? Perfect. So the last one then is from Greece, and it is from Christoph. Isn't it Christoph? Am I saying your name? Christos. Sorry, not Christoph. Christos, who was on the chat there earlier. So he's Bergduino on Twitter. It's a pretty big following on Twitter. So, and he's a pretty active Tindy page as well. So this field's pretty big. So let's see what we got here. So we have a couple of different things here. So Christos reached out and said, reached out and asked, would I be interested in just seeing a couple of his boards? And I said, of course I would. So big thanks to Christos for these. So let's take a look at the first one here. Christos, you might need to help us here, because I can't fully remember what everything you sent me was. So this one it must be a charging circuit. Here we go. So LED, ground, battery, VCC, and ground. So there is obviously a battery here. Yeah, so here's our input. Then there's a battery, so it's a charger and a battery, and then there is also an LED coming out from it. And hey David, how's it going? This is SCLD. Yeah, so this is a tidy looking board. What's the LDR for then as well, Christos? So the LDR is there as well. Oh, it's a garden light lithium battery charger. Ah, yes, very nice. Yeah, actually, that's pretty cool. I might actually have some. Projects for that. Yeah, very nice. I actually have a few like pretty small solar cells as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Thank you for that, Christos. I'll look into it in more detail after the stream. Okay, so the next one it's another nice and tidy board. I like your little burger symbol as well. It's pretty cool. Colin, I can just make you a mod there, and that will solve that. Okay, you're a mod there, Colin, so link to whatever you'd like there. Okay, so this is obviously another battery charging project. Again, because it has the two bat symbols. You got caught by the old Twitter short link thing. Yeah, it's a pain. It charges a single lithium battery from solar or anything D to 45 on the LEDs up to 12 volts, not bright though. It uses 2 for better results. Okay, so cool. So like it'll charge a lithium cell and it'll also boost the and turns on LEDs with up to 12 volts. Okay, so it's a charge and boost converter then as well, is it? So cool. It's got an on-off button, external enable, is it? External enable, so if you want to turn it on and off using another microcontroller. Yeah, again, cool stuff. Thanks for that, Christos. And now this one's huge. So that's obviously two 18650s. It's got this nice chunky on-off switch as well. That I think you were saying you just didn't want to solder in because of shipping damage, but sure, that'll be easy enough to solder in there. Yeah, so again, cool board. So this is obviously for charging two 18650 cells. What's the output at the top for Christos? Yeah, thanks for sharing that link, Dave. What else do we got here? We've got some pin headers. I probably could have sold you these pin headers. I've so many of them from the Wemos. So this is a prototype of a shield you're working on, isn't it, Christos? Oh, it's a UPS as well. Cool. Yeah, so I think this is a prototype of a shield Christos is working on. I think like all of these are to do with kind of battery projects and charging projects, but this looks to be the shape of an Uno. Or at least the shield shape of an Uno, is it? Am I wrong in saying that? Maybe. Am I? It looks to be the shape of an Uno. Yeah, I'll have to try that out later. I don't know if it fits on top with my barrel jack. It seems to be kind of in the way. And I'm not sure if I'm putting it in the right spot, but so what does this one do, Christoph? These are cool boards though. Right angle switch over the SMD. Yeah. No right angle switches over SMD. Oh, sorry, this one. Yeah, yeah. No, it's just held onto the board. Yeah. So this is another battery output. So charge, current, output, battery. So load, battery. Yeah, cool. And yeah, I'm sorry that I don't know more about these boards, Christos. I will look into them and talk about them a bit more, but yeah, they're cool. Yeah, so pretty nice. That's it for Maker Mail. Yeah, I have a ton of stuff now I need to find new homes for, but thanks very much to Christos, to Colin, to who else was there? Mike Rankin, to Sion, and to Dave Darko for all this awesome stuff. Yeah, it's really cool to get stuff made by other people. I am looking forward to having stuff to be able to send to other people. At the moment, the only product I actually have is the power blocker, and I don't have any more USB headers. I literally have this one, and that's it. That's the only USB headers I have. So this one, even I kind of I bent the pins before I was soldering them in. I was like, oh, this would be handy. But I realized that the reason that they're probably sticking out is to make them stick out past these pins here, which actually carry power and data and stuff, to protect them. So yeah, that's why I held on to this one. Yeah, okay, cool. So that is no problem at all. That's it for this stream. I'm starting a stream on Twitch in literally 2 minutes. I'm going to start it as soon as I finish here. If you'd like to join, the link should be in the description. Thanks a lot for joining. What I'll be doing is I'll be building at least one of the 7-segment displays on stream. Doing a custom build of it to try kind of like make this be the next step in the light pipe 7-segment display, which I'll grab down from the box there in between the 2 streams. And yeah, if we get time, I'll assemble the second one. Maybe I'll do it either with the hot air gun, or maybe we could do it in the oven. I'm not 100% sure. That mightn't be the best idea because I haven't really practiced with it. But yep, the link is in the description, and Dave Darko just posted it in the chat there. So if you'd like to join, please do. And if not, I'll see you again. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'll catch you in a few minutes.